welcome back to day 5 of our challenge, Getting Fitter and Stronger, and today we are going to be working on our hips and our balance. You will need your overball with you today, and join me in just a minute while I fix my little makeshift mat. Alright, so I have my mat fixed. You guys, I'm excited. You've made it halfway through for today, and like I said, you're going to need your overball with you. We are going to start standing, and we're going to just work our hips in all the directions that they go, and then work that balance, and then we'll bring it down onto the mat. Okay, so to start, let's keep your overball in your hand. For right now, I'm going to just turn profile to you. I want you to bring your legs parallel but hip width apart. We're going to have our arms long by our sides, and we're just going to take it into some squats here. So I want you to sit it down and back, reaching the arms forward. Go as far down as you can. So if you can get this far down, that's great. If it hurts your knees, no reason, just go up here, okay? And then bring it up. On your up, I want you to squeeze your glutes and press your hips open towards the front. We're going to go down, exhale, lift it up. Inhale down, exhale, lift. Now one little tip here, as you go down, you're obviously having to kind of find your center of gravity as it's changing. I want to make sure that you don't bury the chest. So don't round your upper back. Think of your heart or your sternum pulling straight forward, your collarbones staying wide. Here we go, down and lift it up. Really use that glute max, the large glute muscle behind you, to help you lift up. So you really want to press into your heels. Our heels are directly connected to the back of our legs, and so that helps us find our glutes and engage them at the top of this movement, extension of the hip. Lift it up and down and up and down. Let's go 2 more and 1 more. Good. Hold it up. I want you to bring your right foot back pretty far behind you, and we're going to take it into some lunges. For right now, let's bring the ball just on to your low belly. Both hands are going to press against the ball. We're going to use it to remind us to pull that low belly back and in. We're going to lunge it down and just lift up. Down and up. Oh, P.S. you guys, I didn't tell you where we are. So, as you can see, I think there's a wedding P.S. happening because there's like everyone beeping their horn. I am still in Paris, and I chose this spot because it's just really pretty, really well known, and one of my favorite spots. So I am in front of what is called L'Hôtel des Invalides, which is the Army Museum and also the military hospital, and also where Napoleon is buried. And then behind me is the Alexander Bridge, which is seen in only about 1,000 music clips and all sorts of movies and videos, but it's really quite beautiful. And it was built for the World Fair in 1900. A little bit of history. All right, you guys, take it down into your lunge. From here, I want you to straighten your back leg, so really opening up that hip flexor. Pull the knee under, and then straighten the leg back. Pull the knee under, and straighten back. So clearly we're getting into our quads with this one too. Straighten back. Pull it under, and straighten back. Pull under, straighten back. Try not to lift the level of your hips in space. So keeping them at the same level. You're just bending and straightening the back leg. One more time. Straighten it back. Can you get a little bit lower, sending that back heel behind you down towards the floor? I say towards because I can't get mine all the way down. I want you to reach your arms forward, and you're going to just step it up and all the way forward with that right leg. Make sure that your legs stay hip width apart so you have a good base of support. Here we go. Ball presses against that low belly. Pull your pelvic floor up and in. Step that left leg all the way back behind you, and we lunge it down and lift up. Down and lift. Just breathing. Remember to always keep breathing. No holding your breath. And you can experiment with your breath too. You might find that your breath in one direction helps you in the movement. Okay, so I like an exhale as I lift up, contracting that back glute, that quad helping me lift. We go for 3 and 2. On 1, we hold it down. You extend that back leg, bend it in. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. We go for 5. Pull that belly in for 4. Extend your spine nice and long. Keep the hips in the same place in space for 2. Last one. Straighten that leg. Try and get that heel all the way back behind you. Lengthen your arms straight forward, and you're going to step it all the way up to meet your right foot in space. All right, we are going to put this ball behind our right knee, and you're going to just pinch it back there. Okay, so bring yourself just onto your left foot. Let's go hands on our hips here, and we're going to go into a little mini squat. So sit partially back behind you. All right, flex your right foot, and from here I want you to just extend that leg straight back behind you and bring the knee forward just so that your quads are even. Right, so as if you were stamping the bottom of your foot sort of back behind you up towards the ceiling, keeping a really good pinch on that ball. Whoa, right? So here's where we're working on our balance. This is something that we see in bar moves, and we've got a bar that we can rest our hands on and help us. So if you need to grab a chair in the house and put your hands on the back of a chair or on a ledge or have your fingertips on the wall, don't worry, go ahead and do so. But this is definitely a balance challenge today. Back and forward. Back and forward. We go for 2 and 1 more. Pull that quad back. Even with your left quad, we're going to lift this leg out to the side, lower it down. Lift it out and lower. You stay in the mini squat on the left supporting leg. Squeezing that ball for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Whoa! Stand it up, you guys. Shake your standing leg out, and we're gonna go right back into it. What I want to do here is I want to have you pinch that ball between or behind that right knee, but we're gonna come standing straight on your supporting leg. So I'll turn kind of diagonal to you. All right, so standing straight up, we're going to bring the right knee up towards you, and then just bring it down. So right now we're just working on the front of that hip flexor, keeping the pinch against that ball. We're gonna go for 5. Sorry for my sunglasses again, I'm outside and it's like, and then I can't look at you because if I do, I'll just lose my balance. 3 and 2. You're gonna hold it up there for 1. Hold it up. From here, I want you to circle it back behind you, and then pull it through and under, and back around, and pull it under and through. That's it. So drawing circles with the hip while you keep the pinch on the ball behind you. Around, pull through and under, or under and through, right? Whoa. Really fight for your balance. If you lose it, just come right back into it. We'll go 1 more. Pull the knee up. If you need to adjust that ball to get a better pinch, do so now. And now we're going to reverse your circles, sending the legs straight back behind you. Circle out, around, and forward. In, back through. Around, and back and through. That's it. We go for 4 and 3 and 2. Don't lose your ball. 1 more. Go ahead and hang on to that ball and then step it down. Shake your left foot out if you need to. I know that I do, all right? And what I want you to do here is we stay standing straight up. You're gonna hang onto this ball with your left hand. Right hand goes onto your right hip. Again, we're working that left standing leg. The ball goes just onto the front of your left hip. Lengthen your right leg out just to the side of you. We're going to lengthen the right leg out, lifting it up as we extend the left arm to the left. Lower the two down and extend up and down. So extending up to the side and down. Lift it up and down. I think we're about to be invaded by a humongous group of tourists. So you guys are gonna see that. Ready? Up and down. Go for 3. Really lifting straight up off of that standing leg. For 2. Last one. Whew. All right, last time you get to shake out that left leg, and now we're gonna take it with the ball behind your left knee. So get that ball behind your left knee. You're on your right leg. I want you to sit back into that little mini squat. Flex your left foot. Here we go, lifting that leg back behind us. And then just pull it through to where the quads are even with each other. Back and through. So as we work the hip here in extension, we're also working the glute med, the glute max, the hamstring, right? But all of those muscles are a part of keeping a healthy hip and with healthy movement and a healthy pelvis. Press back, pull forward, back and forward, back and through. For 3, pull your belly in for 2. 1 more, bring it forward, keep your squat. Lift that leg out to the side, lower down. Out to the side, lower down. I'm gonna keep going, out to the side, lower down, just giving you a better view. Out to the side, lower down. In case you're ever unsure of where we're at, we go out and lower. Out and lower. Go for 4 and 3 and 2. Pinch that ball behind you. For 1, hang on to the ball, stand it up. Whew. Shake out your right leg. We're going right back into it, but keeping your standing right leg straight. So pinch that ball again. We're gonna pull the left knee up, lower it down. Pull it up, lower down. Working those hip flexors. So a lot of times when we are doing any of our abdominal work, when we're laying down on the mat, we can just feel kind of our hip flexors screaming at us. Oftentimes we spend so much time sitting that actually those hip flexors are weak because they're always in a contracted position. So it's really important to stretch them, but it's equally as important to strengthen them. So sometimes we can't be shy of strengthening them, as I want to say. Bring that knee up and forward, circle around and back, pull it forward, around and back, pull through, around and back, pull through. For 3, keep your balance. 2 and 1, pull it through to the front, reverse for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Keep breathing. 1 more. Good. Hang on to your ball and step it down and shake out that right standing foot. Oh my goodness. I don't know why, but my foot is taking it more than anything. All right. Here you go. Hang on to the ball with your right hand. Lengthen your left leg just out to the side. Left hand goes on your left hip. We're going to lift up, whoop, lower down. Lift it up and lower. Up and lower. So here's where you really want to press your right big toe down, so you don't start to just completely lean to the outside of that right leg and then lose your balance. So pulling up through the arch of your foot, the inside of the leg, and we go for 3 and 2. Oh, 1 more. You guys got it. Okay, we are gonna go back to do some work on that standing left leg. You're gonna pinch the ball behind your right knee. Really grab a hold of it. Let's bring your arms long by your sides. Small bend into your left knee, and I want you to hinge your torso forward, sending your right leg back behind you, bringing yourself into a like T position. Your back is in a flat back, as far down as you can get there, holding your balance. Your standing leg is slightly bent, and lift it up. Arms come down by your sides. Like you saw me, you can bring your arms out to like a T position as you lean out there. 2 more, really working the balance. So this should be easier than having done it first thing because we've been working those legs. I have no idea why I'm moving my fingers like this. What is that? It's just like helping my balance right now. Okay, levering forward, lifting that back quad behind you. Really get out there. Pull forward through the crown of your head and lift it up. Good. Grab a hold of that ball and switch. Go to the back, the left knee. So this is something we don't usually do with the ball behind us. And maybe today you might find that this helps you have a little more connectivity in your body, keeping sort of that back hip and back glute engaged. It's always fun to experiment like that and see if there's things that kind of help you pull back into your center. And hinge and lean forward for 2. And lift it up. Woo! Just come back into it if you just felt like me. 1 more time. Hinge and lean forward for 3. And lift it up, pulling your belly button in. And then grab a hold of your ball and go ahead and just put it down on your mat. All right, you guys, this is our part. We're gonna do a little bit of jumping jacks. Let's take it for 20. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hands on your hips. Hop back and forth from left to right. That's it. Good. Just getting the heartbeat up again. Right, so working on that level of fitness. Good. Hopping back and forth. We're gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, open those legs just wider than your hips. We're gonna jump and click our heels together for 10. Ready, set, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come onto your mat, you guys. Bring it down onto all fours. Just lining your hands underneath your hips. Okay, I want you to extend your right leg behind you, toes down on the floor, heel pressing back. Pull your belly in, elongate your spine forward and back. We're gonna lift the heel up, straight leg, lower down, up and down. Careful to really draw your low belly up and in. You don't want to cave into your low back when you pull your leg up here. Up and down, up and down. Up, hold it up, point the toe. Swing the leg left to right, left to right. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back in line with you, flex the foot. Pull the knee under, just under the hip. Press back out and lift, pressing out through the heel. Under, press and lift. Under, press and lift. Under, press and lift. Under, press and lift. 1 more time. And bring that knee down. All right. Next leg. Lengthen that left leg back. Toes on the floor, heels pressed back. Lift it up and down. Pulling that belly in. Pull those ribs down towards your hips. Elongate your spine forward and back. All right, so not caving into the low back. We go for 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, point the toe, slide the leg right, slide it left, slide it right like a windshield wiper, slide it left, right to left without really wagging your hips back and forth. So really just let that leg slide in the hip socket back and forth. Keep it up behind you, level of your torso. Last one, bring it in line with you, flex the foot. Knee pulls under, straighten, lift. Knee pulls under, straighten, lift. You have 4, and we're almost done. And 3. You have 2. And last one. Go ahead and sit back into a child's pose. Extend your arms forward. Look back in between your legs. Take a big deep breath here. And to come back out of this, I want you to bring your left knee forward, coming onto your left hip, and keep your right leg behind you. So just come into a nice stretch here. Do the outside of that hip in that glute. Really pressing your chest up. This is the end, you guys. You made it. Today went fast for me, so I hope that that balance work was fun for you and that it was challenging. Maybe it was easy. Some days are easier than others, right? Good. Now I want you to sit back onto that left hip. Bring your right leg around and forward. Cross it over that left leg. Pull that knee in towards you and then twist to that right side. Lifting your spine up nice and tall. Feel the stretch into the outside of your right hip. Super important to stretch our hips too. Something that I am learning. I haven't been much into stretching my hips, and they've gotten kind of sticky, and it's really, really, really important to keep that articulation well oiled, let's say, so it functions like it should, and you don't get problems with like low back pain and those types of things. So stretching is very important. All right, I want you to sit onto the right hip, send your left leg back behind you nice and straight, bring your hands forward, lift your head and chest up into like an extension, stretching into the outside of that right hip. Just breathe into it here. Whew. That feels good. All right, and then you're going to sit onto that right hip, cross your left foot over the right leg, and just stretch around to the left side, using that back arm to help you lift the spine up nice and tall. Draw your abdomen in, breathing, pulling that knee towards you, stretching the outside of that hip. Beautiful. Enjoy the view. And then you can just slowly and carefully untangle your legs and come out of that stretch. So you guys did it. Day 5, you're done. So you only have 4 more days. Thanks for joining me. I hope it was fun. I hope this has been a fun challenge for you. Again, remember, you can always go back and do the other days if you're like, I just want more today, right? Okay, so I will see you tomorrow for day 6. All right, have a good day, you guys. Bye. I hope you guys are enjoying this challenge, and if you are and you would love to see more, I invite you to come to my website at goneadventuring.com. The link is in the description of this video. Register for free, and like I said, it's a countdown to the launch of a full video subscription website with all sorts of workouts that you can do on your time at your pace. So join me, and I'll see you soon.